And we back. Now, today we're doing another wheel rebuilding challenge. It's been a minute since we've done one, and y'all always love them. I was looking through the past ones we've done, and Alex on Twitter was like, Kenny, you haven't done the wheel of jersey numbers. I literally do not understand how we've never done jersey number, but here we are today. So we got this one wheel. There are a lot of numbers on here, so many numbers that you can't even see the numbers. But we have every NBA number to be worn this season from 00 all the way over to 99. And then over here, we have every jersey number from this season. So let's say we roll a 00. There are 6 people we can choose from. We're gonna ask Siri to pick a number 1 through 6. If she says 1, then Corey Brewer's on our team. You got it? All right, let's get into it, and hopefully we put together a pretty decent team. First official spin. Now, y'all know this being a rebuilding challenge, to me, it doesn't matter if we get really bums or really great players because we got to rebuild anyway. And the first number is 81. Only one person in the NBA this year has worn the number 81, and that is Jose Calderon. So we start off with a mini L because current day Jose Calderon may not be that good. The past one, when he was with the Raptors, was pretty good. Not anymore, though. Number 81 is significant to me in the NBA because of Kobe, not because of Jose Calderon. Next number is going to be 99. This is crazy. We're going to start off with 2 options that are literally 1 of 1. So 81 is gone, 99 is gone. Welcome, Jay Crowder. Okay, so hopefully we get something that we get to ask Siri about because that's always fun. Here we are. Next number is going to be the number 36. Pick a number 1 through 2.
A random number between 1 and 2 is 2.
So we're picking up Marcus Smart. Jay Crowder and Marcus Smart reunited. We got some grit on our teams, but it don't matter because at least one of them is probably going to get traded. Next number is going to be the number 32. Now that has some options, baby. 8 players. We have Karl Anthony Towns, who's obviously the best one. He's the only guy I want. He's the only guy I want, but there is a total of 2, 4, 6, 8 players. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 8.
A random number between 1 and 8 is 7.
7! That gives us Karl Anthony Towns. Listen, I follow Karl Anthony Towns on Instagram. He's been in the gym, kickboxing and stuff. It looks like he's getting slimmer or putting on more muscle. Next season should be a good one for Mr. Towns, but he's on our team. He is our 1 corner piece so far. I'll take that. What's he snubbed from the all-NBA teams? Y'all tell me in the comment section below. And the next number that we're going to get is the number 37, a very odd number, only has 2 players, Kostas Antetokounmpo or Semi Ojeleye. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 2.
A random number between 1 and 2 is 1.
So we have an Antetokounmpo. It's not the good one. It's the baby brother. Kostas, welcome. Next number. We got a star and a bunch of like okay players. Let's see what it gets us next. The number 9. So the number 9 has 23 people. I got to remember that 23. We have Vucevic as an option, Kelly Oubre, Dario Saric before he was traded to, of course, Minnesota. That's pretty much it. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 23.
A random number between 1 and 23 is 10.
10? Let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Iggy! Listen, we saw Iggy put the clamps on game 4 of the semifinals. Injured right now, but Iggy is on the squad. So as y'all saw, we had Dario over there for 9 and then his other number. So if they ended up wearing 2 numbers in the same season, they're in 2 places. And I think that's cool. Next number is going to be 45. I can dig a 45 because one guy in particular I would love to have on this team. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 4.
A random number between 1 and 4 is 1.
Is 1. So we missed out on Donovan Mitchell. We end up getting Ryan Brokenoff. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. It's not really relevant because some tell me either he's A, gonna get traded, or B, he's just not gonna get minutes. We would have loved Donovan Mitchell, but we gotta use what we're given. All right, I am pretty confident that eventually we're gonna get a number that's used often, like 23 or 11 or 1 or 95. Who is number 95? DeAndre Bembry? I mean, DeAndre Bembry plays some very good defense. Don't get me wrong, Atlanta Hawks fans, but that's not a player we want on our rebuilding challenge. But that's a player we're gonna get. So that's very weird. We've already rolled a couple of the numbers that only have 1 person. So Bembry, sure, what's up? is going to be the number 1. Watch, I'm speaking into existence. Number 1 is 24. Not a bad number either. How many players we have with the number 24? 13. Pretty decent. So we have, of course, the marksman, Larry Marketing. We have Mason Plumlee is cool. Norm Powell has been hooping in this conference final. Shout out to the Raptors and all. Buddy Hield. I like this. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 13.
A random number between 1 and 13 is 9.
Is 9? Kalen Lucas. Ask me, what do I know about Kalen Lucas? Exactly. I don't know much. Did he go to Michigan State? Again, y'all, this is a rebuilding challenge, so I'm okay with getting some bad players. But, geez, can they give me something to work with? I know we got Towns, but can I get something else to work with? 44. Another obscure number. 6 players. Hey, Siri. Pick a number 1 through 6.
A random number between 1 and 6 is 1.
Is 1. Bogdanovich is the only guy on this list that I would have liked, so I'm glad we got him. The Indiana Pacer Bogdanovich. I keep that in mind because I got the reputation of putting the wrong guy on my team. Indiana Pacer Bogdanovich. So we only have 4 spins left already. And I don't like the team we got, but again, rebuilding. We're rebuilding. It's fine. It's fine. It's being number 27. Who in the league is rocking at number 27? 5 players. Oh! There's 3 players here that I like. Hey Siri. Pick a number 1 through 5.
A random number between 1 and 5 is 5.
Come on. Yo, we could have got my boy Big Booty Rudy. Pause. Jamal Murray or Nurk. And we end up with Daniel Theus. How do I pronounce this, man? I still don't know how to pronounce his name. He's going to be on my team. It is Daniel Theis. Listen, I guess it could have been worse. It could have been Zaza. But it's still not that good. We had 3 more rows, and this one is going to be the number 30. Oh, we got 12 players. Steph Curry, Julius Randle.
A random number between 1 and 12 is 11.
11 will give us Mike Scott. 2 spins. 2 more to go, and we're going to end up with the number 84. Ron Baker. Ron Baker. Knicks legend Ron Baker. He played a total of 4 games with the Wizards. And he's on my team now. And the last official spin, please end up on a high note, because right now this is like the worst roster we've ever had in a Wheel Decider video. Number 13. Y'all know 13 is my number. That's the number I wear. That's the number I wear, baby. So we gotta... This is weird because it's backwards. So I didn't even see how many people there are. Let's see how many people there are for 20 players. Paul George, James Harden, 20 players. Hey Siri, pick a number 1 through 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 4.
Isaiah Briscoe. So that's our roster. Time to rebuild. All right, so the wheel gave us one of the worst teams in NBA history. Isaiah Briscoe is our starting point guard. Marcus Smart, Bogdanovich, Jay Crowder, and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, I guess we can change it up a little bit by making like Iggy play shooting guard and have Marcus Smart run the point guard. But before we do anything, before we make any trades, I'm very curious to how many games this team will win, because it is bad. It is very bad. I wonder, will we be one of the worst teams in history? About to find out. All right, y'all. So this team won a total of 23 games, which is absolutely disgusting. But Karl Anthony Towns was all NBA, so that's a good thing. His numbers weren't even that incredible either. So now that we know that this team is terrible, it's my turn to turn this 23-win team to a 50-win team with a championship. So I guess the real problem with this team is that we don't have many like trade assets. Like, let me show y'all the team value, right? So Karl Anthony Towns obviously has full 5-star value because he's good. 3-star value, 2.5-star value, 2-star value, 1.5-star value. Like, we don't have many pieces. So what I'm gonna have to do is package in pretty much all of my first round picks to make our team good. So let's do Iggy and the first. Listen, usually when we do these real rebuilding videos, it's usually a 1-year challenge, but I'm okay with making this a 2-year challenge if we have to. If we need to free up some money to sign Kevin Durant to come play alongside Karl Anthony Towns in Chicago, we'll do that. But Yeah, man, this is about to be tough. If these are the trade offers we're getting, this is about to be a tough rebuild, and I'm here for it because sometimes those real rebuilds are easy. So I guess this spices it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the long game. Forget the one-year rebuild. Let's trade Iggy, who has a pretty big contract, for somebody that does not have a big contract and maybe can still help us out at least a little bit. But it ain't there. I took off that first round pick. Mitchell Robinson's a good pickup. We got Karl-Anthony Towns, so we don't need Mitchell Robinson. Ricky Rubio will be a good pickup because we literally don't have a point guard. So let's do the Ricky Rubio trade. Okay, Ricky Rubio's now on the team, and then we're also freeing up money this offseason to potentially sign somebody big. Ricky Rubio, Marcus Smart, Bogdanovich, Jay Crowder, Karl-Anthony Towns. Honestly, defensively, that team sounds pretty good. Where do I see? Yes, here's the salary. So we only got a couple players under contract for next year, which is a beautiful thing. We'll have $52 million in cap space, which is great. That's enough for at least one max player, then another really good wing. But we should probably move Jay Crowder as well, just to free stuff up even more. All right, we're going to get this Rockets unprotected first round pick. Yeah, we're definitely playing the long game because this team is not much better than what the team you just saw was. If our sixth man is Daniel Theis, if our sixth man is Daniel Theis, then we're in trouble. But yo, this is our squad, bro. This is our squad. Unless we go free agency and we sign some people to one-year deals, this is the squad we're working with. You know what? We got nothing to lose. Melo still won $13 million. He is a hilarious character. I was gonna say we got nothing to lose, so let's bring in Melo. But apparently he wants all his money. Yikes, bro. Why does this dude have a $5 million contract? Get off of my team. Who are you, broken off for $5 million? What can I trade you for? I'm trading you for somebody that can help us win. Welcome, Yogi Ferrell. Yes, Yogi Ferrell. 6th man of the year right there. All right, we're simming games, y'all. We're about to sim games. And is this team better than the team y'all saw with no trades? I don't think so. Let me load in the draft class before I forget. So we are living in the fantasy world. So we're going to make a fantasy trade. We're going to pick up D'Angelo Russell. He's a free agent this offseason. I think I'll be able to bring him back and still have enough money to get like another pretty good free agent. So D'Angelo Russell, Karl-Anthony Towns on the same team. That's a nice two-man punch, all right? So I feel good about that. Is it good enough to make the playoffs? I'm not completely sure. We got too many point guards now, so where's Yogi Ferrell? Can we get Yogi Ferrell out of here for just somebody that can play the wing position for us? Same overall, hopefully. 1-year contract for Trevor Ariza. Yeah, I guess we'll do the Trevor Ariza deal. Or get a first. But no. We need somebody that can help us play. So Trevor Ariza, welcome to the team. And I think that makes Trevor Ariza our starting small forward. So D'Angelo Russell, Marcus Smart, Trevor Ariza, Mike Scott, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Let's go over here and make Karl-Anthony Towns the first option, D'Angelo Russell the second option, and simulate games. All right, fellas. So we hopefully make the playoffs. Blake Griffin got traded to the Raptors. They want most improved player. Okay. Karl-Anthony Towns, all NBA team, please. Second team. So we increased his numbers. He averaged 20 points per game last year. Now he drops 25 and 15. He got a little bit more help around him. So we made the 7th seed. So we sneak into the playoffs. So that is better than last year, 100%. So I wonder how much D'Angelo Russell averaged. Because y'all know we like D'Angelo Russell around here. He averaged a dub. And off the bench, Ricky Rubio averaged 13 and 6 off the bench. He averaged the same amount of assists as D'Angelo Russell, but off the bench. That's some good stuff right there. So we're going against the almighty Bucks in the first round. I'm going to take it one round at a time. I'm pretty sure we're not going to make it out of the first round, which is cool with me. Because the offseason is where we're going to really get things going. And maybe next year's our championship run. So, yep, we get eliminated by the almighty Bucks, which I'm cool with, because when we get this signing of Kevin Durant to run our small forward alongside Karl-Anthony Towns and maybe D'Angelo Russell, if we decide to bring him back, it's a GG for the league. I don't care what the rest of the roster looks like. We can be basically like that Miami Heat team was back in the day, where it was like 3 players and they just filled it out with random people, and it worked. Mario Thomas was great. Shane Battier was great. And they got like Ray Allen, was great. We can do the same thing. All minimum contracts to people that just fill the role. The 76ers are going against the Warriors in the finals, and it's going 5. It's going 6. It's going 7, and the Warriors do pull it out with Kevin Durant winning Finals MVP. He better get used to it because he's getting another one in Chicago. All right, so draft lottery doesn't matter to us because we have our first round pick, but it's the 16th pick because we snuck into the playoffs. The Hornets get the first pick. Cool with me. So now things are about to go down. I got to free up a little bit more money, so we're probably going to trade Marcus Smart right now. Because, yeah, he's the only guy under contract. I don't think he had a bad season. Actually, he had a pretty bad season. And that 16th overall pick means nothing to us. So let's trade it away. This is interesting because I want to stay safe. I want to make sure... Oh, we could trade up to the 5th pick and get a first-round pick from the Knicks. Interesting. Let's do that trade. We're freeing up money. We're moving up in the draft. And we get a future first-round pick. I'm sorry, Marcus Smart, you're going to New York. Which, I mean, it ain't a bad thing. New York is a great place. But you're no longer part of the Bulls, which sucks for you because we about to win a championship. And we picking up RJ with the 5th pick. Or is that the 6th pick? Regardless, RJ is a Bull. Simple. Now things are about to go down. RJ is a Bull at the 5th pick. Ja's going to the Suns. The Hornets pick up Zion. Rookie signings, we bring them in. Team and player option, we can't bring back nobody. Things are about to get weird here. So, D'Angelo Russell, we're going to offer we're throwing him the qualifying offer for $9 million. All right? So we're throwing him the qualifying, and then we do have the money for KD. We do have the money for the Klay Thompson. I'm about to try to go ham. We're going to match whatever D'Angelo Russell's is offered. Let's get it. Kevin Durant is getting a max contract offer from me. I don't know if he accepted. He better accept it. Chicago's should be his new home. Oh my God, this max is, there it is. There it is, $155 million. We're all tied, and it looks like he may be going back to the Warriors because they could throw that extra year. We're also throwing Klay Thompson a deal, right? Yeah, we got to throw Klay Thompson a deal. We have to. Because he's got 0 offers. And we don't need to offer him a max because he's got 0 offers. So Klay Thompson's pretty much a steal. And then lastly, we should go a little bit lower on the spectrum and go for somebody that doesn't want crazy money. All right, so we pick up Klay Thompson and we pick up D'Angelo Russell. We had to match his offer. I forget who tried to steal him for us, but it don't matter because we got our 3-headed monster here. And then we also got RJ, who I could probably make a small forward and he'll be pretty good. But some tells me we're going to trade him away because he's got some good trade value. So actually, let's not change anything about him. We're going to probably trade him away for somebody that can help us now. But this is our big 3. Now, with the remaining money we have, which is about $8 million in cap, we got to just fill out the roster. All right, so let me show y'all the way we filled out this roster. We brought in Thaddeus Young, Omri Caspi. Ricky Rubio's back. Contavious is here. The rest of the team is trash, but we have this ace, which is RJ, who is a 4-star value player. So let's look around the trade finder for RJ, and who else has a contract to match? And Contavious. RJ, Contavious, no first-round picks. We start off with Tobias Harris, the marksman, and Jaylen Brown. Donovan Mitchell. We have Klay Thompson. We have D'Angelo Russell. Listen, just know we got options, baby. Spicy P. Always a good person to pick up. So I'm going to do the Siakam Marc Gasol trade. Because when we have D'Angelo Russell, we don't necessarily need a secondary ball handler. So that's why I didn't go with some of the other guys like Donovan Mitchell. Klay Thompson's great because he don't necessarily need the ball to score. We need a better small forward, which is cool. But coming off the bench, having Marc Gasol and Ricky Rubio, 2 amazing playmakers, is going to be nice. We do need to build our bench up a little bit more, but I'm feeling good because we also have first-round picks. So if we wanted to just flip Marc Gasol immediately with that Knicks pick that we got in the RJ Barrett trade, we can do that. You know? So if there's a trade out here that better helps the fullness of our roster, we can do that. So I'm going to do the Tobias Harris trade because when you make Tobias Harris a small forward, his overall goes up to close to a 90 or something like that. So him running our small forward position would be dope. Oh, not secondary. Oh, I just made a secondary a center. No. Power forward is a secondary. So he was a 68. Now he is a 88. So our star lineup is amazing. We have 3 all-stars and then 2 borderline all-star players. The bench still needs a lot of help. Oh, Ooh, my boy Joe Kim is back in the Bulls jersey. That's staying the same. But we have all these first round picks, and like I said, this is the last year of the rebuilding challenge. So let's try Ricky Rubio in the first. I know I was just talking about how good his playmaking and Marcus All playmaking is, but they both can get traded because we need multiple players to come off our bench, not just one good player. So if we see a trade, like this trade is not too bad because Josh Richardson and Sean Livingston can come in and be helpful for us. So that might be the deal we do. I'm not feeling any of these other ones at all. Lonnie Walker and Davis Bertans. That's the deal we doing. I like that trade a bunch because Bertans is low-key one of my favorite players, especially in 2K. His jump shot's just wet. So we need a backup point guard, and I think we all set. Sebastian Napier is never a bad option. 77 overall. All right, so D'Angelo Russell, Klay Thompson, Tobias Harris, Siakam, Karl-Anthony Towns. Then off the bench, we have Sebastian Napier, Davis Bertans, Lonnie Walker IV, and Joakim Noah. Nice 9-man rotation. So make sure we got a good system, which is balanced. That's cool. Jim Boylan, you're fine with me, my guy. I'm not going to fire you just yet. If we start off this year bad, then maybe you'll get the boot. But right now, you're doing good things. We win the first game, win the second game, or win the third game. I'm feeling like we're about to see a lot of green W's in this video. All right, so Stephen Curry won MVP, Zion won Rookie of the Year. Anybody from my team? No, nobody from my team. Okay, the Bulls, they not showing us much love out here. All rookie teams, nope, no Chicago. Oh, Karl-Anthony Towns, second team All-NBA, second year in a row he did that. And then that's pretty much it there. So we ended up with the best record in the Eastern Conference, 58 wins, which is great. It's not the best in the league, though. There are some teams that are still competing because the Warriors still have KD, Draymond, Curry, and Wendell, apparently. But we got like a very good starting five, so I feel like we can beat anybody in the 7-game series. Nobody's beating us in the 7-game series. But here are our stats. 4 out of our 5 starting 5 almost averaged pretty much a dub. Pascal Siakam took a back seat, but I'm cool with that. First game against the Atlanta Hawks. First series against the Atlanta Hawks. Let's get it over with. Trae Young and company, they're cool. They're young. We have vets. Klay Thompson's been to the championship 100 years in a row and won them all. And there it is. Next round is going against the Brooklyn Nets, who I'm very curious to see who they have on their team because they traded me, D'Angelo Russell. So the Nets have Chris Middleton, Enes Kanter, Bam. It's a very weirdly orchestrated team, but I don't think it's enough to get past the almighty Bulls, baby. We seeing red around here. That's 2 games. That's 3 games. And the complete sweep, not the sweep, but in 5. Then we have the Boston Celtics, who I think they kept Kyrie Irving, but let's double check that. Kyrie, Jason Tatum, they got Laurie Marketing now, Jaylen Brown. Very, very good team. Very, very good team. But are they good enough to beat my squad in a 7-game series? 2-0 Bulls, 3-0 Bulls, 4-0 Bulls. Now, we don't go against the Warriors. The Warriors losing 5 to the Raptors, who now have Seth Curry. So that's the guy I'm looking out for in this series, Seth Curry. But is it going to be enough? Nope. Don't look like it. It's not. Nope. That's it. Karl-Anthony Towns wins Finals MVP, averaging 25, 13, and 3. Shooting 53% from the 3-point line in that series. That's it, boys. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave it a like. I love the wheel spinning videos. This one was a little bit different than the past ones because we didn't do it in 1 year. We did it in 2 because we started off with a very, very bad team. But I think we turned it into something special. I'm out. Peace.